Hi VOD watchers, welcome in. Today we're going to get a little bit spicier because, look, for those that don't actually watch the podcast but maybe still watch these streams, I did unfortunately lose the bet, and therefore I no longer have a hard push behind me to actually try and get to veteran. So we're going to go back to our roots and get pretty spicy in the battles today. So that is essentially the game plan. As always, we will still make our Discord post now and such. So, you know, if you are watching like the VOD back, feel free to like skip ahead 5 minutes or something. It'll probably take us that long before we actually get started, but as is, let us send out, I was about to send the wrong tag, at stream chatters. Twitch link. Spice returns to GBL starting now. Send. Beauty. Yeah, we did just put out a video on the PvP Josh channel about me getting a win with Caterpie in a local challenge, which I thought was pretty sick. I was aiming to, I was shooting for the championship points with Caterpie. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it there. It was definitely possible. I didn't play all that well, to be honest. Outside of the one decision that I sort of I thought that I played decently in the Caterpie game, specifically in one particular moment that was sort of cataclysmic in terms of whether I would actually win the battle or not. And we ended up making the correct decisions and it all ended up working out. Well, I guess we made the right read on our opponent in a sense, in terms of what they were going to do, when they were going to do it, when they were going to throw. So it kind of all worked out for us, I guess. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, I mean, it worked out. It worked out. So we'll take it, I suppose. But anyway, I mean, maybe we end up using Caterpie today as well, to be honest with you. I would probably wager that it's unlikely that we get through the entire stream today without running Caterpie. It feels like it's going to happen. Actually, what I did mean to do, because I know that people have been asking for me to add additional ways to sort of use channel points. And so I was going to add one that you just sort of got to pick my team. So let's actually set that up now. I think it's in power-ups and channel points, potentially. Wade! The spice returns. We're back, baby. we may have lost the battle, but we, gosh darn, won the war on this one because we get to run spice again. Manage power-ups and channel points. Community challenges, power-ups, default rewards, custom rewards. Add new custom reward. Choose my team for the next battle. Blah, blah, blah. Cost, I don't know. 5,000 seems like a lot, but also, I know how many points some of you have. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's just hit the create button. Alrighty, I think it's in there. But we should be set to get into some battlage, I think. Mr. Dr. Pants, welcome in. In a game, but you got on... In a game, but got you on... Oh, right. Hi. Hello from the second monitor. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Essentially, we are starting the stream a little bit earlier than the usual, because EUIC does kick off in just over 2 hours. So we're at a little bit of a race against the clock to fit our battles in, I suppose. We do have 6 sets today, so we do have a full 30 battles that we can get through. So usually I'd be keen to sort of go for a stall tactic, you know. It's we don't need to rush through this thing. So I think we're just going to kick it off with a sort of an old faithful. We're going to bring Wilma back in here. Actually, let's get started. It's not going to be incredibly spicy, although I actually think it's become more and more spicy in that we're going to have Aridos. No one's really running Aridos anymore, but we're going to run the team that Z's Wireless was running while we were in Gdansk. And, you know, he famously climbed 200 points or something with it. I climbed 150 points using it. It's entirely where I was able to sort of, I got all of my elo for the previous Battle Cats bet, was sort of using this particular team. Actually, was it Whalmer lead? Maybe it was Whaler in the middle. Yeah, I think it actually was Aridos lead. I feel like Whalmer was a safe swap, or more of a sacrificial swap. Loving all the sentient channel content, by the way. Thank you, Wade. I'm glad that it's it's the sort of content that I've always wanted to make, but I'm just so aware of how badly it would perform if I uploaded it to the main channel. So actually going through and sort of making that second PvP Josh channel so that I can sort of upload, this fun content, I enjoy it very much. So I haven't quite found the balance between PvP Steve content and PvP Josh content and stream content, because sometimes that is 3 different things pulling in 3 different directions. And part of that is because there just hasn't been a lot of main channel content to make, but in the next few weeks, there is going to be a lot of main channel content to make, I think. In that there's going to be, obviously we're about to get a brand new set of, we're going to get a new GBL season that's going to come with a brand new set of metas going on, or probably a rehashing of old metas. We're going to get brand new move updates that I would predict that we're going to get them during EUIC. I don't know when we're going to get them, whether it's going to be a day 1, a day 2, even a day 3. I would really doubt day 3, seeing as we're going to be sharing the Pokemon official channel. Like, it's most likely going to be on one of the days that we're on the Pokemon Go channel, which is either going to be that day 1 or day 2. I'm pretty sure they did it at the end of Worlds day 1, like on that Friday. So my prediction is kind of that it's going to end up landing there. So we might find out in, something like, call it 12 hours or so, we might actually have the new meta or the new move updates. And then I'm planning on making a video around those. And then we also have, Ferrothorn, that's not good. That's not good at all. We also have, what I thought was going to happen is that I thought we were about to get a brand new set of level 15 legendaries. What it sounds like, according to Tiwastel, according to Alfindiol, is that the new legendaries that have been added through the timed research that is available right now are level 20 instead of level 15, which historically that has, given us the ability to get legendaries at a lower level than we're able to get them in raids, brand new Pokemon in PvP. And so Necrozma was the first time that they'd ever gone ahead and put one at level 20 in a sort of research task that we were able to get. And now they've apparently done it with the 3 incarnate forms as well, which I'm a little bit baffled by. I'm not, it's not like any of them are even any good. Like, they're all pretty bad. So I'm just not sure what the thought process was. If it is just an extending out of content sort of thing, if it's just like, we know that if we hold off on giving you those Great League legendaries, we'll be able to use it for content later. I'm not sure what the logic was, to be honest with you. That was a bit aggressive, but it's up paying out. Let's go for Dragonite's hard swap here. Let us burn 1 Protect Shield and then see what we can do from there. But as an Australian, you have more reason than most to run the Spider. Well, it's abundance, really, I suppose, is the suggestion. Zoomer was not great for us, but we are still running the Z's wireless moveset of Hurricane, so we can actually still land but they've already got the Ice Beam. We have such little health on Ariados, though. I'm wondering if the play was the shield there. Oh, whoops. I should have clicked Trailblaze. That was really silly of me. I think we lose this battle regardless, to be fair, but... hang on, I've moved these tabs the wrong way around. And they even call the no shield, which is kind of crazy. It's greedy is what it is, but... oh well. Hopefully some fun changes. We'll see. I know that there are a lot of doubters out there. A lot of people are sort of pushing the, it's going to be a nothing update. Nothing's going to happen. They're just going to do... it's not the post-Worlds update, so we're going to get probably some boom burst level change. But, I still think I think that there's room for a little bit more optimism than that. But we'll probably find out pretty soon on the move update front. But 20, that's stupid. We're getting the better forms of the same mons next week. Actually, at Great League. Max the Beard, you have to remember, maybe we're not. Maybe that's not true. We don't know that we're getting them at level 15. Because, again, I would actually guess, I think the standard prediction at this point would be that we're actually getting them at level 20. Because there's just sort of no logic to the fact that they've specifically put out this team, this set of 3 legendaries at level 20, and they won't put the next 6 to 8 at level 20 as well. It's a little baffling to me, and I wish that Niantic would communicate along these lines. Because, to be honest, obviously their communication has never been stellar, right? it's not exactly something that we can always expect top-notch communication coming out of Niantic, but it feels like for the PvP side of things over the last few months, it has legitimately been worse than ever in just so many aspects of the PvP side of things that Niantic has provided like absolutely no communication on, which obviously the big blaring example that is, you know, my largest bugbear probably of all time with Niantic was the lack of communication around the Smeagol and Shuckle bans in particular cups and such. But this feels just like another possible example along those lines. Triple Spider Team could be funny. Lock it in. Consider me sold. We'll be going Triple Spider next game. Let's go Trailblaze here. No, Drive Genesect has already been at level 15 already. That at least gives some hope. We'll see. Like, we got regular Genesect though, right? So it's technically new content. It's technically we've never got these Chill Drive, Burn Drive, etc. Genesects at level 15. So we're gonna have to wait and see, but it's pretty unfortunate on the whole. But maybe Scopely will communicate better. From all that I've heard about Scopely, it sounds like the game would actually be worse off. But you're right, like maybe communication is better. I don't actually have a sense of that. I've never played a Scopely game, so I don't know if those insights. I don't know these guys. Steve doing scrims before he wins at UIC. Yeah, yeah. I've actually the green screen's up, but I'm in London. Can I still make my flight? Is that wow? Yeah, let's just hope that Ric Flair and an Avrip take it all out this time round. Someone that can sort of get us one extra Oceanic invite instead of leaving us high and dry. Because, like, you know, if North America picks up an extra invite from EUIC, it's like, oh, great, we go from, like, 84 to 85. Like, you guys don't need this. Give them away. Please, let us have something. Come on. Wait. What? Because they definitely win that. What's the... Are they tanking? Who was that? Did I miss that they were actually like legend or something? Journal. Uto X0122. Oh, we'll take it, I guess. And going with your point on a Crossmarine is basically the same event all Ultra Beasts were given at research level. That's somewhat true, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. You're doing a watch party? I wasn't planning to. Partially because if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't... Well, actually, there's two reasons. Number one is because it's going to start at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. my time, and I'm going to go to bed like an hour later. I went to a concert a few days ago. My sleep schedule is still pretty, it's on recovery mode, we'll say. So I'm going to get tired a little bit too early, I think. Like, I'm already starting to get tired, to be honest with you. But, so there's that aspect of things in that, like, you know, I'll probably be eepy. Like, we might be able to... Look, we'll see where the night takes us, I suppose. I guess I wouldn't rule it out entirely. But there's also the part where... you know, I don't necessarily know what I can add. is the truth. Maybe one time. I'll think about it next time, we'll see. But I don't think they have any competitive games. Yeah, I mean, the one that keeps coming up is Monopoly Go. So, it is what it is. Morning, Thomas. Welcome in. The spice has returned. Rise said the other day he expected a good tournament from Rick. The king has spoken. All right. Well, hey, if Rise says it, then we can lock it in, baby. Look, Rick's definitely a guy that... It's rare for him to have a bad tournament performance, is, I guess, what I would put it at. So, hopefully he has a breakthrough. At this rate, they'll turn the EUIC into the IC of America. Oh, right. I was like, that... Oh, right. I was trying to figure out what line you were taking, and I was like, wait, like OCIC got collapsed? And it was like, no, I see it. Henry and Rise usually do them, but on delay. Bro, I don't want to start watching at 11 p.m. Oh, they do it on delay so they can just skip to the battles? That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm assuming that... Wait, is Rise competing? Because he usually hits these things up. Oh, watch live and go all night? Yeah, it feels like the partial way to go, I think. Okay, we're going triple spider. But yeah, actually, 2 reasons. Number 1, as to why I don't watch them live. One is obviously the time. Like, I'm not staying up from 9 p.m. when my bedtime is 9 p.m. I've got things that I want to do tomorrow. But 2, I love watching in ×2 speed. And I like skipping the ads and stuff. So it's like, well, kind of just works out a little bit. But Rise isn't going? Oh, there you go. There you go. I mean, he's probably blocked his Worlds invite, to be honest with you. Spider, spider, spider. Wait, what other spiders are there? Araquanid, Jupiter. Galvantula, triple spider. What's the best way to run this team? Probably Araquanid safe swap, I think. 8 p.m. is better than 3 a.m. for San Antonio. Depends on your perspective, Carter, because like I'm a guy that tends to wake up on the 5 a.m. side of things. So I wouldn't mind skipping the first 2 hours and then jumping in. is the truth. Yeah, Galvantula. Obviously. Okay, Toxpex lead. Not great for us, to be honest with you. But let's go for a lunge. And then I think what we'll do... I think we might even tank a move on our road to just banking a move for a later matchup. I think we tank this, we farm up to a move, and then we swap to Araquanid. I mean, Araquanid just gets walled here, though. So, like, why would they swap? I don't want to hard swap Galvantula, but maybe we have to be honest. Okay, they swap into Licky Licky. That's terrible. That's so bad for us. Oh no. He's literally throwing rocks at spiders. Don't be ABB. Not horrible either. 1 lunge lets you take 2 brines. Yeah, it's somewhat neutral. Okay, now... Okay, I thought I was going to be able to swap there. Let Araquanid go. And let's... let Ariados go. Different spider. Okay, we'll just get a Poison Sting in. So hopefully we don't see it roll that use up. Well, maybe you should have hoped a bit earlier. I kid. Okay, we have Bubble Beam on this guy. Shadow Ball, we can take that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Throw 1 more debuff onto the pile. It's debuffed now that Galvantula can pretty comfortably take this thing down. 2 lunges and a Bubble Beam user. We love debuff. I mean, isn't that just thematic for spiders though? Like, you know, they're catching stuff in webs, they're sort of slowing them down. So the spiders can absolutely feast up. Full farm down. Nom. Spider vibes, baby. Okay, let's go for a Bubble Beam here, perhaps. And then let's just hard swap Galvantula. Hard swap. What do you got in the back? Not another rollout user, please. They're not swapping. That's usually good news. Let's shield because Galvantula's a bit of a squishy guy. This is probably good news. It's going to work out. Okay, hang on. Let's jump up in the back. Oh, welcome in Raiders. Telegraph Train and Hurricane Cats. Welcome in. Welcome in, gamers. It's Spice time, baby. We are going triple spider team and we are trying to make this work. Oh, we're not in too bad a spot. I think we could have this. Australia team too good, baby. Triple spider, baby. Okay. They're double debuffed now. When do we use our shield? Let us risk the no shield here because they go for the energy ball? Were they just going for like the defense debuff? I don't know what that was. Okay, we throw this. We swap into an Araquanid. That's our game plan. It'll all work out. Pizza Burger. W's on lock. Coming inbound. Okay. Dang. Okay. No. This is fine. We shield. Oh, it's another energy ball. But they have... we should have gone for 1 more Volt Switch, but this is okay. Okay, I'm actually just going to straight farm down. They will probably throw the charge move and take us out, but then Galvantula gets that little bit of farm. Or we took them all the way out and we get to throw a move. Okay. Kaz! Hello! Fancy seeing you here again. It's been like 12 hours. Not even. Okay, okay, jump off. Jump off. We need one move. Move me. Triple spider team. It's too easy. Kaz, let me tell you, this is the sort of shenanigans that I would have been doing all season if we didn't have a bet holding me down. and did it pay off for me? Not at all. I just wasted 3 months. Well, I guess almost 3 months. 3 months minus like 2 weeks. Yo, Bubble Mouse in here as well? Hello. If they bait Energy Ball, they'd surely have Acrobatics. Yeah. Okay, Kelsey, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. Hope the stream was good. I guess we're just keeping the EYC pre-stream rolling over from y'all's previous stream. Because chances are we're going to run right smack bang into EYC, and then we'll have a little bit of overlap, and then I'll just, we'll shoot straight into the EYC stream from there. So I should be able to take you all the way. Altaria time. Also not exactly where we want to be. Araquanid. Feral Fruit Loops, thanks for the follow, and sick name. That's actually an awesome name. That's brilliant. Well done. Should be proud. Yeah, this is not good. I needed them to hope, to just not know what Araquanid did, which is so incomprehensible at this point. Because, everyone's seen Araquanid at some point. Oh, dear. It's almost just click top left territory. What are we doing? I think we should be clicking top left. But, no, this is all going to work out, chat. This is all going to work out because we swap into Galvan. Oh, they've got 100 energy, though. Okay, we top left. We top left. Okay. What is this team? Debbie, it's the triple spider team. We're going Aussie, oi. Shout out, wait. It's also my Pokemon Go name. That's awesome. I'm glad. I mean, it has a 100% win rate so far. Oh, we shouldn't have typed that. Well, that game doesn't actually count because, I left the game before it finished, so we don't know if I would have won. So let's just put that in the maybe pile. I might have won that. We won one game proper. You need the Bubble Lunge Crunch on Aquanid in the Universal. They didn't take that away. Wait, that was a thing? Oh, was that a pre-release moveset that, T was still shot down or something? Debbie! Thanks, Debbie. Thank you. Star time. Okay, Malamar. Bit of an interesting one. We'll go for the lunge because we're guaranteed a shield. I overtap? Then we go Araquanid. And then, because we overtapped, they get this off. That's a little silly. I guess we take it, annoyingly. And then we just go Araquanid. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they're going to get a foul play here. I think we let it go, because Araquanid's pretty bulky. I did bring Araquanid to my very first regional championship. They go for the superpower. Oh, but they got Azu. Let's throw one Bubble Beam into the mix. Yeah, pre-release. There's a lot of those sorts of shenanigans. It's again one of the reasons why I personally really don't like making content around stuff that's unreleased. because everything is subject to change. Like, imagine if I made some big YouTube video about that I was thinking about making, about like the new legendaries coming in, and then it turns out they're all just level 20. And it's like, well, I wasted my time in making the video. I wasted everyone's time that watched the video because it's just not real. It's like, oh, well, here's what it is. So I'm just on team not wasting time, really. Let's go Galvantula here. Chances are they swap out. Actually, maybe they don't. We shield, and then we just have an absolute ton of energy to go into the back. Apparently Bubble, Lunge, Crunch actually beat Azu. I should have clicked Lunge there. It doesn't really matter. But, oopsies. Bubble, Lunge, Crunch actually beat Azu? Really? How does Crunch... Is Crunch just a better move than... Or is it just because it simulated it with like getting the defense debuff? Oh, Superior in the back. Does this mean double weak to Galvantula? Like they at least have access to Aerial Ace on Superior? And we get a little bit of a sneak. Well, it's not like a sneak as if we've done something sneaky, but I guess it's just poor timing on the opponent's part. Let's bank a move and just go Ariados, see what happens. Oh. Wait, I forgot that we saw all three mons. Get re-debuffed, buddy. Sneaky, sneaky. Shh. Guys. Card before door. Don't think you use Crunch in that matchup. Oh wait, it's Bubble. Sorry, I was like, is Crunch the only change? But it had Bubble instead of Bug Bite. I see. I see. I mean, Bubble's completely changed now, to be fair. To be fair. Hey, we go positive. Okay, meme teams are cracked, apparently. I mean, we are pretty low. Where's my set counter? There it is. 3-2. Alright, chat, have we got any other thoughts around Spice to run? This team's pretty good. Hey, that Wade guy kind of knows that he's cooking. I don't have a Shadow Bayleaf, do I? Do I? Only Toga team? Okay, and what was the team that you ran? Because it's Toga Kiss, Toga Tick. You weren't running Toga P, right? Toga Maru was the other one? Toga Maru, yeah. Where's our built? Do I not have a built Toga Kiss? Really? I have one for Ultra League and... Oh no, maybe I just have one for Ultra League. Okay, I'll go build one. I don't think I have any Togetic's built. No. Well, it looks like we're spending some dust, chat. It's dust time. Let's go Toga Kiss. Do we want to build the one that has Aura Sphere or not? The one that has Aura Sphere is at 1500, which makes me want to go that way. So let's do that. Bing. Ancient Power. That probably makes sense to me. And then we go Toga Tick. Hidden Power Bug. I mean, we have like a ton of the suckers. I mean, the sort of main one to go for is just like the straight rock throw, isn't it? Alright. Oh, hang on. Do any of these go to 1500? Either Ancient Power or Aerial Ace? Oh, yeah, Aerial Ace could be good as well, actually. Now that I think about it, that would check out. Oh, yeah, do any of these go 1500? It's the important check, because if one of them does, then one of them shall be anointed with the crown of getting a second charge attack for way too much dust. Oh, hang on. You were a prospect. No, you weren't. Oh man, dude, really none of them go to 1500? Because that would be ridiculous. I know that I've never checked them before. I've never gone through on the cleaning streams. 1501. Oh, that goes into the XLs, but it doesn't make it to 15. 1501 again? What the heck is this? Why are we not getting any 1500s? Yeah, hidden power psychic. I've got hidden power. Do I have the full collection? I'm not sure. 15. Okay, maybe we just have to build one, which is so annoying. Such a waste. Oh well. We check this last one and then we just build one. Okay, we just build one. Sad. Oh, hey, and this one I've literally labeled some of them already. What hidden power are you? Oh no, Fairy Wind. You did a stream to try and get all hidden power? I did that on Star Me, not Togetic. Oh, that's so much dust. 220,000. Oh no. And it's level 39.5. I mean... I guess we are doing the meme stream, aren't we? But I can also just save 220,000 dust by just building one that I already have. Like, I could just not spend this 220,000 dust. Plus, so instead of 270,000, I could just pick this one, power it up once, and build the second. Look, I probably have... I guess we just have to build this one. I guess. Sad. Aerial Ace Dazzling Gleam? What's the recommended moveset for Togetic? Does anyone know? I'll check PV Poke. PV Poke rankings. Togetic. Fairy Wind, Aerial Ace, Dazzling Gleam. Alright, lock it in. And then we Togedemaru. Which I haven't built one either. I have one sitting here. Alright, up it goes. Was it Nighttime Clasher that did well in a tournament with this one? Which power? It had Psychic, but I've put Fairy Wind on it. Man, my dust... I'm spending dust anyway. I've spent like 100 and something thousand dust. Thundershock, Fell Stinger, Wild Charge. That feels right to me. Is that what PV Poke recommends? Thundershock, Fell Stinger, Wild Charge. Perfect. Alright, we have our team. Let's give it a shot. Toge. Bing. Bong. Bing. And I guess we go for the Togedemaru lead. Because then we have double flyer in the back. So if we see like a fighter, like an Annihilate, that would be really bad for our Togedemaru, we just swap into... What has more wiggle room? I guess we go to Let's go Togekiss swap. Clodsire. Well, GG's. What the heck, man? Oh no. The algorithm's real. Oh, I don't even know what do we do? We just lose. There's no... we try again. No Clodsires allowed. Not cool, guys. Which one of you was it? Oh, man. Alright, we try again. A little bit. I'm not sure what's up with my throat. Friend, not invited this time around, buddy. Not invited this time. Okay, Togedemaru, Whimsicott. That's not bad. I guess I'd prefer one of my flyers on it. Let's just throw a Fell Stinger, because we can get it in before they get to a charge attack. We probably should have banked it. I forgot that this was a buffing move, not a debuffing move. Okay, let's go Togekiss. We get one charm through, which is nice. Hopefully they go like Seed Bomb. Moonblast, that does hurt us. Man, Togekiss can't take a thing. Okay, for Alligator, that's 2. Okay, no, the game was lagging, so I couldn't... I was trying to count the physical attacks from Feraligatr, but apparently it wasn't running like that. So, we just have to vibe it. I should have been counting my charms as a... Well, I guess it's one of those things that if you knew it was lagging, you could count your own charms and figure it out pretty easily. But I didn't know it was lagging until it was too late. So we just have to kind of hope here that this works out okay. I feel like vibe-wise, I feel like if we burn another shield, we should be able to win this matchup. Oh, I think it's going to be close. It really does depend where the count's at, but it might be pretty close. Come on, Togedemaru. You got this. Oh, the big swap out. Okay. Throw a wild charge in the mix. This is boosted wild charge. Okay, fair enough. We at least have Aerial Ace over here. They win CMP. We can take it though. Like, surely Togetic can take anything. It doesn't even take it that well. What the heck? In my head, Togetic was like kind of bulky, man. That wasn't bulky at all. What a scam. Oh, Typhlosion in the back. Uh-oh. That's one Incinerate. We get this one in the second Incinerate. We lose this. They get one Incinerate on our Togedemaru. We melt. And we didn't keep energy on ourselves. We burned it all with that wild charge. They threw Thunder Punch though, instead of going for the Blast Burn, which is odd. I guess they weren't keeping track of our energy. Oh my, oh, Thunder Punch just, hang on, wait, Wincon? Wait, probably not Wincon. Unless this Fell Stinger somehow does enough to KO. They gave us the best possible way out. Like, they were doing everything they could from that point to try and get us a win, but unfortunately, a little bit short. Just a little bit. We definitely misplayed it though. Like, we shouldn't have run away with 0 energy on Togedemaru. That was a bit silly of us, to be fair. I can't help but feeling like this isn't a good team. Now, like, I don't know if that's just because Togekiss and Togetic and Togedemaru are all bad in the current meta. This is a terrible team, by the way. Would you believe that I'm well aware? I've actually been able to sniff that one out. Let's go Togetic. We should have gone Togekiss. Oh. Okay, on Sand Slash, that's cool. No, they are going to no-shield this though, which is going to keep us in the game. This will keep us in the game. Okay, we're still in this. We are still in this, baby. We no-shield the Ice Punch, we just let Togetic go. And then do we go Togedemaru, or do we go Togekiss and just burn shields, so we can at least do some charm damage? But then we still have that Superior to deal with. Let's go Togekiss. Oh, that does so much less than I thought it would. They would be able to ice Powder Snow us down before we could charm them down. Well, that didn't work out as a strategy. Because, like, what's Togedemaru gonna do? Nothing. Oh. Like, they've got double super effective drill runs. And they've got pacing on us with the energy they had in the bank. There's negative win cons here. We're trapped. You can change the team? Yeah, we're not running this anymore. The Toga team is cancelled. Did I try Beedrill? Similar levels are probably not working, I imagine. Hard AVA to fire? That's true. Beedrill OP. I mean, what's it got going for it? It's got Drill Run, so obviously you've got that. Beedrill hits pretty much everything in the meta right now. I mean, I guess it hits a lot of things neutrally. In terms of, like, you know, there's all the Feraligatr or Azumarill. I mean, I guess Azumarill, you're throwing poison jabs, which is still something. It's not like you're doing a lot, though. What else you got running around? Galarian Corsola, you get pretty stuck against. Wigglytuff's pretty good. Pretty good into Toga teams. So there's that going for it. There's a few of those running around my ELO range at the moment. for Togedemaru. Yeah, this wasn't the time. What else? What other spicy things can we pair with Beedrill? We can go Beedrill. Do we ever built Butterfree? No. B. No. B. A. Is there a Pokemon that starts with the sound A? Aerodactyl. Aerodos. A slash. A slash. Beedrill. Seadra. Not double move? Probably doesn't have to be. Sea King. But he doesn't go in front though? Yeah. A slash goes in front, and then we go Sea King swap. You get Drapion, Azu, Fairies, Fighters, Clodsiraphies, and Stone Edge. Which most aren't. Not only hard ABA to fight, Drapion's only soft into fire. I mean, I think Drapion's pretty good into fire at the grand scheme. Like, it's not a hard counter against fires, but the fact that you've got, like, it's only 4 poison stings to an Aqua Tail puts you in a pretty good spot against fire, to be fair. You hit fires if you have farm, but he doesn't go front though. Well, Beedrill. Hope you can hit Talonflame. I'm just trying to whittle it down so that we can... Like, now we ABA to fire. Oh, no. We can actually get a shield? What the heck? Okay, Beedrill actually OP if we get a shield out of that. This game doesn't count. Do we just put it all in Seeking? Seeking's probably got this, guys. Throw Fly. You wouldn't. Fly me. Oh. Alright, weak to Seeking, please. 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 Fly. And now you throw Fly. Okay. You've got Flame Charge Fly, you're 1 stage boosted, you will land a boosted Fly into me. You better be really weak to Seeking in the back. This didn't quite work. Watch back, thanks for the follow. Okay, so personally, I can't blame this one on Beedrill. I would blame it on the structure that we've built ourselves. ABA weak to fire was not the play. But it will be this one, because they're not going to run fire 2 times in a row, right? Right? They couldn't. That would be ridiculous. I mean, can you imagine running fire in the current Go Battle League? I mean, okay, I get it. Incinerate is a really good move. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever, content creator. ABC team, ABA weak to fire Dreep. We won't see that, though. See, jump off. Great lead. Great lead. Great lead. Okay. Now we go Beedrill. Oh, wait, we didn't have... I forgot that we didn't have airless. Well... I forgot about that. We take a Rage Fist. Now let's just throw an X-Scissor and get the shield, perhaps? That is 1 strength of Beedrill in GBL, where, like, they no shield? Man. Not fire, Drake. I see. Against it's not Beedrill's fault. It totally is, man. Beedrill should have let me know. I mean, it sort of see something, say something, man. Beedrill's just out here saying bzzz. Okay, surely Poison Jab down here. Okay, okay. Well, luckily Seeking is still decent into Jump Love. What do you got? Okay, they do swap in Jump Love, which makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's go radical and no shield. Actually, let's just swap. Dunsparce in the back. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, wait, they threw 4? I only counted 3. I can't count to 4. Heck. Oh, we just lost. We threw. Whoops. We weren't in a... Oh. Yeah, no, we hard through, unfortunately. Whoops. I blame Beedrill. Don't you guys? Like, we all saw it, right? Beedrill couldn't hold its own at all. It's ridiculous, really. We'll TM it. Why do I have X's on it? Like, what? I guess it was a lot, probably years ago, to be fair. Did we just go 05? Does seem that way. Beedrill? The good thing about going 05, though, is that it will just make it easier for us later. Charge attack, X is a... Aerial-Ace, hey, got it in 1. Okay, let's change this thing over to 05. Cracked. Hey, 2063. Kind of god gamers, I think. Am I the only one who has like 6 different Beedrills all built? Oh, well, I'm certainly not doing it. I got the 2. I got a regular and I got a shadow. I'm not building any extra B. That is a lot of B. It's a deep cut reference. I can't imagine that lands with anyone. Okay. I guess we go Seek It. This is not a good lead. We're not... okay. The tentacle swapping is crazy when we have access to Drill Run. I mean, I guess it's not good into A/ either. So they're just going for a pivot. This isn't too bad. What was the lead again? How have I already forgotten? We swapped out of A/. Call the Acid Spray. Damn, what was their lead? I truly can't recall. We swapped Seeking in. Quagsire, thank you. Okay. So they've got Quagsire, which I guess means we're going to go in on Beedrill. We'll tank. This is... Look, Tentacle almost always goes for the Acid Spray and then big move. I don't mind taking a Scald, to be fair. Like, I'm pretty comfortable to let this go. Okay. I mean, this is better. Oh, the Poliwrath. Okay. Is this an XXL Poliwrath by the looks of it as well? Kind of crazy. Okay, they know how important this Quagsire is, which I think means that we're going to double shield and they're probably going to shield as well. Mud Bomb. Okay, let's go for the Aerial-Ace then. Maybe if they make Bug Bite Beedrill better, you could build more. I do have a Legacy Beedrill with whatever the fast move is. Is it Bug Bite? Is that the Legacy one? At this point, I should go door to door asking people if they would like to hear about our Savior Beedrill. Well, it's not working. No, if you don't have the return one built. Not if you don't have the return one built. Oh, wait, I follow. Got it. Back to the books. Yeah, okay, Bug Bite is Legacy one. Okay, I think I do have one sitting there then. Okay. Wait, does this KO? Or should we have gone for Drill Run? Does KO? What's in the back? Oh, right, it's this guy. So we actually needed to keep a little bit more stock in our Beedrill, eh? Feels like I'm not in the mindset. Feels like I'm not locked in. Maybe we'd have to turn a switch. Okay, hang on. I'll lock in. Beep. Alright, we're locked. Watch this next game. More faith in Beedrill and you win that one? I don't know that that's true. I'm not so confident in that. More faith in Beedrill? Like when? If Beedrill did it a little bit better, if it could take a single move better, then maybe it would be able to get an Airlace off. Okay. Real B strats though, you need a real Pokemon up front that can play any lead. It's called A slash, buddy. A, B, C. Can it get any more simple? And if Beedrill farms, it wins. Oh, you didn't tell me that Beedrill needed to farm. Okay, well, see, now I'm locked in. Diggersby, we're locked in. Locked in, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get into Ice Punch at the same time they get into Fire Punch. And they are scaring us a lot more than we're scaring them. But, I'm not scared. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Oh, what did we just catch? Nice immunity. Toxapex! Nice catch. Like, it's not awesome for them. What if you try ABB as the strat? What other B is there? BAM? That wouldn't be good. I can only think of Beedrill. Beware. Oh, true. I feel like I have one of those built from some Sylph Cup. Where you can tank a Brian, buddy. Okay, you've got energy. But you also know how to count, so you're going to throw... Oh, no, they were going for the aggressive farm down. Oh, you even get the shield. Oh, Greninja. Well, okay, who told us to get rid of X-Scissor? Raise your hand. Well, Okay. What have we got? So we need to deal with the Diggersby with energy in the back and this Greninja. That seems nigh impossible. No, we'll make a sit catch. Watch this. 2, 3, sit catch. Okay. Okay, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. Aerial Ace. Okay, okay. Oh, we're gonna miss out. We don't have enough energy to deal with Diggersby with energy. Oh. Oh, wait, we still have a shield. Okay, wait, do they have 2? They might have 2. They have 2. We can totally tank one. Beedrill. Beedrill is actually one of like the tankiest Pokemon in the entire of the Go Battle League. It's sort of, you know, it's hard to it survives. It survives. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait. Hold. 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 Oh no. Unfortunate. That's A/ double jab. What? What is happening on my screen? See, Ryblet is actually quite simple. It's actually really simple. This is what they call an ABC team, where you've got A/Beedrill seeking. It's actually a bit of a strategy. You might have heard about it on the Play Pokemon streams and such. But thanks for all free loops. Might have reached double Aerial Ace. Wouldn't have KO'd though, would it? Or would it? Surely not. I didn't think it'd work. Beedrill. PV poke not loading. B. It's not loading the Pokemons. Hello? Okay, I'll refresh perhaps. Oh yeah, okay, now it's working. Beedrill versus Diggersby. So one drill run did 28%. One aerial ace would do 90. Oh, actually, so you're right. 2 aerial aces would have done it. There you go. You learned something new. I see Thomas in the chat, in the Discord said, have a great rest of stream, catch you later. So roger that. I don't know how long ago that was sent. Oh, it was only 4 minutes ago. But, yeah, as you beat your Clodsire is ABC. No. Mr. Dr. Pants, you're forgetting the fact that it doesn't have the sound. You need the ABC. A/B drill C king. It's the only way, unfortunately. We will give one game of ABB, Beware. And then I think we'll swap out our team and go for a different set of spice. If you mispronounce it, you can run it. Seedra. That was actually my first thought, but then I didn't actually have one built. So we went for Sea King instead. I have one that I actually remember running it in a YouTube video. I think it was Timeless Cup, and I made a YouTube video, bring Sea King back. Heck. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I think I was running ABB with Kingdra and Seedra. And Seedra, you really only needed Dragon Breath. So I just ran it single moved. And so it is still single moved. You just lose to Togedemaru, bad team trainer. We were running Togedemaru earlier. It was really bad. So if anyone else is running Togedemaru, Togekiss, Togetic like we were, then... Well, we probably still win, to be honest with you. We also have double drill run. And superpower. How do we lose to Togedemaru? Okay. Now we go Beware. They get a Hydro. They don't get a Hydro. Huge. Oh, we really have no moves to throw at Annihilate, do we? Oh, we're so dead. I didn't realize how walled off Beware was. Well. Curiosity, how much does Stomp do? Does it do anything? Time for the ABC line with unknowns. If only you could run more than one of the same Pokedex number in a team. If only. Yeah, Toga Party. Good name. Looking through all mons, I found another A. Apom. There's also... I mean, A/Slasher doesn't exist yet. But yes, technically Apom does meet the requirement. We are ditching out... You know, Beedrill was at its time in the sun. Like, we have a Hundo Apom. It goes to... Oh, it actually does reach 1500. We don't have anywhere near the XLs though. We have 20 XL candy. Alright, let's go for a bit of a spattering. Let's just pick some random stuff. Let's go... Let's just go for the top 3 that are built that are like a little odd. So, Hisuian Electrode, Wailord, and Polion. Alright, ABB, baby. A few seasons ago, I was running a Metal Claw, G-Fisk, Metal Claw, Registeel backline for funsies. Now that's kind of crazy. What are the stats of Metal Claw? How much energy do you get per turn? Should we run in a Salgor team? I definitely don't have one built. Okay, we have chances here. We go in Polion, which I believe... Oh, it doesn't have Waterfall. They still swap out though into Gator. Okay. This isn't awful. The Medical team was back before it got buffed, by the way. I forgot it got buffed. It's that useless still. Who do you know that's running Metaclaw now? Currently Metaclaw is 2.5/3.5 per turn. Is that damage energy? Run triple own? Knocked out. Oh, out. Knocked out Dartrix Decidueye. I definitely don't have a Datrix build. I might not have one around. I'm not sure. I'll look. Let's throw in Electrode here. Let's just tank the move. I had Metal Claw, Acid Spray, Pharaoh in Fantasy Cup for a bit. Look, I guess there were a lot of fairies, so I guess I see the vision. Okay. The damage per energy, yeah. The damage slash energy, not per. I'm too locked into my engineering units. I see a slash between two things, I translate it to per. I've been writing it all day. Meter squared per second, constantly. Graps? Grap. No idea what Grap is. Gallade Mewtwo next team, please, and thank you. Grap. Grapstrodon. I have no idea. Ghosts aren't real. Triple Aussie team of Kamala, Krook, and Ariados goes hard? Oh, I like that idea. Let's run that. That's a good one. We can surely take a move. Wailord's so bulky. Surely Wailord can take a move here. Okay, easily. And then we get slightly greedy. Not too greedy because I wasn't counting. It's so funny how the big Pokemon sort of take up so much of the screen. Okay, hold. We just have to not let them catch with Gator. It was so easy to avoid. You just had to wait half a second. I could do it with Caterpie. Why can't I do it with Electrode? No. Oh, that's a disaster. Ah, well. It does slap. G-Rapidash? Oh. Grap. At least capitalize the R. It's G-Dash, not G-Rap. If it was a charge move, it would be damage per energy. For instance, Surface 75, 40. Yeah. PV Steve 7. True. Can't even see the Diggersby. You don't need to, man. It's Wailord time, or Wailord time, baby. Who calls it G-Dash? That's such a clunky name. No one knows what Grap means. You have to use capitalization for anyone to understand that it's not one word. Like, part of the point of it actually being clunky is that you sort of know that there is a delineating factor between the first part and the second part. You sort of are able to go like, oh, I know what's going on here. Plenty of people who was crap. If you think Wailord is big in this, you should see it in Pokemon Coliseum. I do have... Oh, wait, is that the one that was on Wii? Oh, no, wait. That was Pokemon Battle... What was that called? What was the Pokemon game called that you sort of... You could, like, upload your Pokemon from, like, your DS game, and you could, you know, do battles and stuff? Like, Pokemon Battle Coliseum? Pokemon Battle Frontier? Pokemon Battle Revolution? I don't really remember. Counter argument? 1 syllable verse 2. Yeah, but no one knows what it means! Is there even a kangaroo Pokemon? Does Kangaskhan count? Yeah, it is. Well, it is the kangaroo Pokemon because it's like it's got the little pouch in the front where like its baby goes in. All the wing attack people use Grap. If you want to call yourself PvP Steve-O when you need at least one Croc, Crocodile checks out. I don't live in an echo chamber. I actually disagree with you, Riblet. I think you do live in an echo chamber. I think you live in your little wing attack echo chamber where you're all saying Grap, which is ridiculous, by the way. I mean, it just holds up to absolutely no bounds of logic. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Coliseum was on GameCube, but Battle Revolution had Wailord at the same scale. Was that the Wii one? Was it Battle Revolution? Well, they're all long. It looks like grape. It is in a clear abbreviation. G-Dash is easy to follow. Exactly. It just is. It's just fact of logic. Look, I love the Wing Attack guys. Great theme song. Terrible shorthand of Galarian Rapidash. Battle Revolution was Wii. Got it. Brillium is weird, weirdly like kangaroo. I don't know about. What do you mean, Brillium? I mean, it's bipedal and has kind of a bigger belly. I guess it's got short arms and it's got a tail. Okay, I guess I see where you're coming from. What was the Aussie team? Kamala. Oh wait, we need a Kamala built. Oh heck. Definitely don't have one of those built. It's got Yawn. Oh, it's useless. Oh, it also has Rollout. Why would you give it Rollout and Yawn? I understand if you're giving it Yawn for thematic reasons, but that's just such a dichotomy. The other two were... It was Crocodile and... Is it Ariados? I'm trying to find the message. Krook Ariados. Gomala, Krook. Whoa! Krook Ariados. Comma Ariados. How would you run this team? Let's just go... Bing, bang, bong. Oh, bing. Yeah. It even has boxes. Yeah. Because you could just literally copy paste from your DS game. It's actually really handy. Kamala needs better charge moves. It always struck me as a little bit weird that like Kamala was just like a global release. And so I understand that you can't have two Pokemon. Great lead. Where do we go from here? Okay. Could this actually work? I think, okay, we're doing well anytime it's an Australian team. Wait, I think we just need to run all Australian. That's the only way to go. But Kamala speaks to me so much more as an Australian classic than Kangaskhan does. It feels like, I know it would be Rogue, but it feels like you could unregional block Kangaskhan and maybe, I guess it's too late. Like Kamala's already had a global release. But if I was running Pokemon Go, I probably would have gone that route. I probably would have released Kangaskhan Global, been like, hey, it's Gen 1, it's been out for ages, and just replace it with Kamala, to be honest with you. Okay. Now let's get a lunge in here if we can. Kamala Krook Kanga IMO. Problematic abbreviation. I think Oranguru can have Yawn too. Wait, really? Oranguru? That's crazy. You can do Ariados if you want. Snorlax has a Legacy Yawn. Yeah. That's funny though. It does have the steepy head. ABB weak to fighting? Not gonna worry us. Won't even come up actually. I'm sad that I got rid of my research Sandile. I want to run a D-Gen Crook team in Love Cup. I apparently got rid of mine. Debbie traded me this one. And I assume because neither of us realized that there was some overtapped. Neither of us realized there was some special particular Great League Crocodile that you needed. Huge talent in back. It'll be massive for us. Okay. Where do we throw our Kamala? I guess we just stay in with Crocodile, do as much as we can, and then Kamala comes in, I guess. I guess. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see how tanky Kamala is. Not very. Oh, and we don't even get the bulldoze. Throw Fire Punch. Please be a Fire Punch. If this is Scorching Sands, we lose. That's Scorching Sands. Shame, because we had great lead, great swap. No follow through in the back. Kamala's kind of useless. Ah, well. Transferred mine, apparently? Yeah, I guess none of us were just that aware of its usefulness. One ape and we're in danger? No, you have to believe, man. Look, there's like over 1,000 Pokemon. How are the chances we're going to see the one that really wins that day? Ignore PvPoke statistics. I feel like if they were going to de-regionalize something, they would have done it with Mr. Mime to take Mime Junior easy to put in the game. I guess that's true. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that they're just not de-regionalizing stuff. Apparently, an in-person Unova tour has a research Sandile. Oh. Interesting. Well, congrats to anyone that's going to Unova tour, I guess. And if you've already got one, then you've got some pretty dang good trade bait up your sleeve as well. Getting farmed down there seems not ideal. Yeah, that is certainly true. To be honest with you, I think we lose either way. Even if we hard swap into Kamala, we might get that Bulldoze off. I think we still lose. So... I feel like Kanga would have been more useful than Kamala. That's definitely true. I was just following the provided team. We have to put in another 05. Bing bong. I wasn't aware, but kept mine because hoard everything. I didn't know it was small. If you get the Bulldoze off, the subsequent mud slaps from Krook would do more. Wait, Bulldoze isn't a guaranteed debuff, is it? Is it? Wait, is it? If you get a little more elo, you can party like it's 1999. Oh, well, I don't know. Based on the stuff that we're running, I wouldn't put chances high. But I guess let's try an ABB with Kangaskhan Mudslap. Surely a Bulldoze into a 2... What is... Into a -2 dig. Oh, it was debuffed. Oh, I actually forgot it was debuffed. 2 Mudslap skill from there. It's 30%, 50%? Okay, yeah. So it's a chance. So, like, you know. Okay, let's go Kangaskhan here. What do you got for me? So far, a whole lot of staying in. I'm excited for you to immediately see a Corviknight. No. Corviknight's not real. Look, think about the elo we're in. We're below 2000 elo now. You think we're about to see a Corviknight? You are sorely mistaken. No shield. Ice Beam, that's okay. Okay, that's not great for us. In fact, I would say this is pretty bad. Big crunch. That's so huge. That is insanely huge. Should have had Kamala? True. Stupid. Why do I always do this? I'm such an idiot. And what's the lead again? It was bad for Ariados. Miltank. Okay. So we actually need to keep Crocodile around. Okay, we get the farm down. We still have a shield in tow as well. Now what do you got for me? Ooh, Greninja. Hopefully we get a shield here. Okay. We're resigned to the fact that it's Ariados time, I think. I don't know about that decision. That was probably really silly, actually. The more I think about it, the more I regret this. We're best off, like, the best move we can shield is Hydro from Greninja. Okay. Corviknight only sees bad matchups, convinced it's just PB Poke's favourite mod. No, that's what Flygon's been boosted in the rankings for. Okay, we have no shields here. And we just need to let a move come through from Miltank. We need to get to 2 moves. Farm down is way too aggressive. We can't do it. Shame. Shame. I guess, yeah, we should have let Crocodile do a bit more work, turns out. Orville. It is what it is. Why do I have so many Discord pings? What's happening on Discord? They seem unrelated. Roger that. Alrighty. What was that? Is that only one game that we... Let's give it another game. And then we'll completely change our team up. We've got 55 minutes until EUIC, right? Right? Is my timer right on that? Okay, terrible lead, but we've got ABB for exactly this scenario. Guys, this is easy. This is so easy. Yeah, it's a UIC weekend, buddy. Buckaroo, it's EUIC time. Twitch drops hype. Not on this channel, that's for sure. Yeah, when the stream starts. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? They're not the same? Wait, latest video. It's not. I mean, that's not really accurate anymore, is it? Kangaroo OP, man. They basically soloed the whole team. Was the only one that did any damage, and we won. I mean, it's a good video. Don't get me wrong. I think I've actually I've transitioned to the point where let's go Genghis Khan here, I think. And then what's the swap in? We're not seeing a swap in? Do we shield? Let's no shield this. It's Poison Fang. What's coming in? Oh, Golbat! See, this is the stuff that you only get below 2000 elo. Anyway, what I was going to say is I've actually transitioned to the point where my number one place that I would like people to go in terms of like, you know, the number one way that you could support me for free at the moment, I think is subscribing to the PvP Josh channel. Because once that channel gets to the 1,000 subscriber mark, which just hit 50, so let's go PvP Josh. Woo! But once it gets to, oh, we have Nidoqueen to deal with as well. This isn't great. But once we get the PvP Josh channel to 1,000 subscribers, then it sort of frees up some options in a lot of ways. But so if we just get 950 more people to subscribe to that channel, then I'll be a very happy boy. Like if someone was only going to subscribe to one of Steve or Josh, I'd be pushing towards the Josh channel bucket at the moment. Okay. Now obviously they've got Nidoqueen. What else have they got? What else are they running? Okay, they bring Nidoqueen back. This is so rogue. They must be really weak to Mud Slap. Okay, let's swap. Let's catch the move here. They were definitely, well, I mean, they were ABA weak to Mud Slap. I don't know if Corvisquire is big enough for Great League, but if it was, and you had resources, I'd say run it with an Electric Flying and a Ground Flying, because of us being apparently robbed of Great League genies. Oh, I understand. Yeah, you can get quite a 1500. Got it. Yeah, I definitely don't have those resources. I don't know, like, I don't think I have any good Rookies. Like, I don't think I have a good Corviknight bait, to be honest with you. I've got 3 Luckies. I've got a 96% and, I guess a not just rando. Whatever, well, you know, 13, 14, 15, and a 98%. Which, like, it's not really the time that you want to be getting Luckies. I think these are all traded. And not traded. Oh, we have 1 freshie. That's probably our best one. To be honest with you. These are all just trades that, like, sucked. It's all rubbish. We actually, Zoe and I were trading, I think these 3 Luckies. Was this back to back to back? Actually, I don't think I traded and recent. They were back to back to back. It was actually kind of wild. Sort of ridiculous. At the time, I was sort of like, oh, Lucky Odds still boosted from the from the Thingo event. But I don't think they were. It was just, you know, sometimes the dice roll does that many heads in a row, you know. mixing my metaphors, but you get it. Who would win, Josh or Steve? I mean, well, look, obviously the only thing that matters in this universe is the subscriber count, so Steve's far and away ahead, but Josh is also uploading a bit more than Steve these days, so here's what it is. Double shooting fangs, rip. That is what you get when I literally wasn't watching the screen for either of the shields. I was not paying attention to the game whatsoever. I'm talking to you. Look, I know this is something that I'm very much stealing from Northern Lion, who is another Twitch streamer that, you know, does many a thing. Not withholding City Tune at all. That is also included in the roster. But they have a descriptor. Type A chatters and Type B chatters. And I think it holds up in many, many ways. Type A chatter, here for the gameplay. Here for, you know, some Pokemon Go battles. You know, maybe they're sort of, you know, looking to learn something or get some strategies, or they're here for like, oh, you should be... I accidental shield. I just tapping the middle of the screen. You know, like, oh, you should be doing this. You should be going for this strategy. You should have no shielded here. You should swap in this Pokemon instead. Right? Type A chatter. Type B chatter. Perfect stream for Type B chatter is this is a just chatting stream. Like, they don't really care about the gameplay that's going on. Like, you know, it's sort of there as background noise. The bits and banter is the big important part of it all. I think that this stream is very much leaning into that Type B Type B chatter vibe. Which, you know, I sort of prefer, to be honest with you. As in, like, not that I don't want Type A chatters around, in the sense that, like, I think I tend to enjoy when I'm doing Type B streams a little bit more. In general. Okay, they swap in Greninja, which is a rogue swap in. Did I just give them a free water shuriken? No, I didn't. Nice. Corvus can hit 50 and 100, but its moves and typing suck. Well, Whipperoo, I guess. Oh, so she gave you the bird? She gave me a lot of bird. She gave me a lot of bird. Bird is a word. 3 and 1. So you want your chat to be ABB? That's a good line. That's a good line. Lunge? Nah, seems to be doing okay, doesn't it? Sorry, what was that Type A chatter? No need. Baba boost. Whee! Ric Flair is in Group G. Oh, so he'll be waiting a while. Where's Averick? Do we have a... Okay, I see that Debbie sent the bracket in this other Discord. Yeah, do we have a... Bracket will be available. Standings. Control F. AV Rip. He's in Group P? How low does this thing go? He's in literally the last group. Oh, he's in there alongside Tho Tactical, Lyle Jeffs, Padoman. Who's Ric Flareon with? Ric Flareon has got Lurgan Rocket, Tonton Batoos. Okay. I would definitely pick Rick's group over Adam's group. Personally. But that's just me. He may have an EYC champion there, but... Yeah, AV Rip, man. There's like 400 people. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I think what's crazier is that it's still not the biggest Pokemon Go tournament ever. And I guess that is partially just because they limited it. Like, if they didn't set the cap where it was, it probably has potential to have been the biggest Pokemon Go tournament of all time. But because the Pokemon company has sort of limited it, it sort of is what it is. Biggest Go Championship Series tournament today. Yeah. It's one of those things where you have to throw the caveat on it. And I know that on the broadcast, they're going to keep talking about it being the biggest Pokemon Go tournament of all time. And every time, I'm just going to be like, that's not true. Like, wrong. Wrong. Just wrong. No respect to the APAC region, hey? It is crazy, by the way, that the biggest Pokemon Go tournament of all time was in the APAC region, in the way that the APAC region is so absolutely dumped on. Like, in the way that APAC gets no respect, it's sort of like, well, maybe it deserves a little bit of respect, you know? Not gonna lie, Kanga's been pretty solid so far. Honestly, true. But it's one of those things that, like, Marowak would probably do a decent job. Let's no shield this, which is Rogue. And then we throw one more. And let's throw Power Punch. But very nice lead. While limited at that, they didn't even get to Group Z. I mean, you know, they obviously they only have so much stage in the build, so much space in the building and whatnot. Wait, what was the lead again? Oh, Superior. Oh, wait. Oh, we definitely should have shielded. I'm a goober. Well, now what? I guess we just hard swap and hope that area. Yeah, we misplayed this one hard, guys. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to play the game. Okay, oh, watch out. It's a Trailblaze. Please shield. But also, terrible lineup for them, but please shield. Nice. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize they were at 0 shields. Okay. We've probably done enough to KO here. Oh, okay, we didn't. Nice. GG's, trainer. Oh, they've just left. Do. Pick it up. Best back. I'm assuming they they left. Came back. The battle was still going. They finally top left. Just top left. Like there's no shame in hitting the top left button when the game is over, you know. We at least get a positive set. Togedemaru! What a throwback. Toga sets, am I right? Whoops. 3-2. 2 sets to go. If you lunge Drapion, then swap out, you keep switch easily. Yeah, I have been trying to... What I'm actually... I think generally, I make the mistake of throwing and dipping more often than I... Okay, hang on. Okay. It is more often the case that I throw a move and then swap out when it would have been better for me to swap out with the move than vice versa. So I'm sort of trying to sort of build the other muscle up a little bit in sort of just going like, okay, let's hold on to the energy. Let's just chill. And now obviously part of it is that, you know, recognizing like, oh, I know that the Kangaskhan versus Drapion matchup goes in such a way that I'll need you to throw the lunge, right? Like, obviously if you had that sort of knowledge up your sleeve, then it's like, well, you know, then you might have that know-how to sort of go in advance. So but reflexively, I'm just sort of trying to build that one muscle. I wish I could say I didn't do that too. I really do. Yeah, that's fair, but debuff and counter swap can be really handy. Very true. And the fact that it is debuff is sort of another story, and one that isn't usually the case. So let's go Kangaskhan here. We go ABB. Okay, we have access to Crunch and Power Punch here. He isn't too bad. I'm wondering if we double shield. We probably should have Power Up Punched, I think. And then if we were going to stay in a double shield, probably well worthwhile Power Up Punching to get our Mud Slaps going harder. But I guess they no shield, so it kind of works out. We'll take it. Let's throw Power Up Punch here and spook him. Now you can double shield and pop. Pop, baby, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oh. That's awesome. Sucker. Okay, farm down. Now what do we got? Ooh, Annihilate. Okay, now we have to throw the Crunch here. We can't throw in good timing because we wouldn't get there. What is that? 6. So okay, they're on 4. It's all mind games, baby. Yeah. Whatever. I don't remember the lead, but it was weak to Crocodile. Oh, Steelix. 6. Okay, they're on 1 Rage Fist. I feel like the swap to Steelix comes in. Do they have a charge attack? Surely not. Oh, but do they? 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Now this is one of those scenarios where it feels like it was the right move to keep energy on Ariados, but we'll see. Okay, they go for Crunch. Kinda rogue. Go for Great. Get the farm down. In comes back in AP. Okay, I don't actually know what move is better, throw, lunge, or Trailblaze. Let's go for Trailblaze. Oh, lunge. I think Ariados energy here was good. Yeah. Trailblaze. Yeah, in my head, so I was like, okay, Trailblaze is going to do more damage, but I was like, oh, but they're going to have energy for a Rage Fist, so I'm going to want to be able to tank a Rage Fist. No, we still win this. We still, surely. Aww. Don't look at me. I can tell you're still looking. I don't. No. Wait, lunge is double resisted? Oh, I forgot the ghost resisted it. Oh, I thought it was single. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Well. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. You're streaming, of course we're looking. No. No. I think, legitimately, the one typing matchup in all of Pokemon that I remember the least, legitimately my worst type matchup, is the bug into Ghost Resistance. It is legitimately the one that I neglect the most often. The one combination of all 18 types, 18 types versus 18 types, the one typing is bug into Ghost. I forget. Every time. Who needs to take a Rage Shift in the morning to KO? Well... One, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. We could have... I guess, like, should we have gone for charge attack priority? I don't know. Let's shield. This is kind of silly, but we'll see how it goes. This might pay off. It might... Oh, no, we lose. We lose these. Oh, the Licky swapping gives us a chance, actually. Okay, we actually have a chance. We just have to deal with that Talonflame. That's all we need to do. They have 2 shields that they're obviously going to keep a Talon. This could be tough. That was a no wild. I mean, like, I guess they tank it, so it's kind of not that bad, to be honest. They need to make bug fast moves better to reinforce that information. Honestly? Yeah, then it would be something that it happens more often, and then I'd sort of lock it in. I think it's just one that never made sense to me. Like, some of them you can sort of thematically, like, explain, but it just never checked out. I mean, we can't win this. U-turn as a Volt Switch clone? I mean, thematically that would check out. I mean, thematically it doesn't make any sense that Volt Switch, you know, does what it does, in that it's a big damaging move. I mean, not only does it have additional effects in battle in the main series game, because obviously, like most things do, but it's literally like a low energy move. It's like, oh, I'm just going to do a little bit of chip and dip, is literally the entire move. It's weird that it does a lot of damage, I would argue. Thematically, Charm doesn't make sense. Yeah, how is it that all of these moves that like don't do that much damage are just massive fast moves in this game? Very odd. Okay, I think we've been running this team enough. Obviously, it's a good team. It seems to be doing pretty well for us. Maybe we'd give it... Okay, maybe we finish off the set with it, to be honest. And then we'll give another... I think the only thing we can do is finish with Wailmer, our last set. That just seems correct to me. I don't know about you guys, but Feels right. Are there any other moves that don't make any sense? Weeklies have good lead? One, two, three. Go for the lunge. Run the Whelmer team has wireless. That checks out, actually. Volt Switch isn't that much damage relative to its turns. 3 damage turn, pretty average in terms of damage. Yeah, maybe it's just that I'm being a little bit bamboozled by the fact that it's such a long term. So you might be right, actually. I think I'm getting bamboozled by total damage versus damage per turn. Catch the Shadow Ball, surely. Please. Okay. Volt Switch is a Shadow Claw cone? I don't know if you can call it a clone, right? Because it's a different turn duration. Okay. Umbreon comes in. Now that's a blast from the past. That's some 2000 Elo level shenanigans. Fine, but yeah, same parameters on per turn basis. Yeah, I would just argue with you on being. I think that we're a little bit too giving when it. What word am I actually looking for? Too generous when we use the term clone. I think clone should mean clone. Personally, that's my take. I already forget the lead. I don't think it was bad for Ariados though, so let's go Crocodile. Wiggles! Oh yeah, then heck this guy. Yikes. We shield. And we just go Trailblaze, so we can boost our poison stings, even though it's just going to be back to neutral after we get debuffed here. Should we have lunged? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we should have, actually. We'll see. Nah. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I would have Trailblazed in the lead too, to be honest. Fair enough. Okay, do we get the lunge in? Ooh, I kind of like the shield here. Which feels rogue, but I kind of like it. We could have... There was a thought that went through my head. We could have just hard swapped into Crocodile and saved the lunge as the finishing move. But... Brick Break seems decent to me as well. GG. I mean, it's sort of a question of like say you lunge straight away in the Wigglytuff lead. Like, say you play out the matchup in Absolution, like from start to finish. If you go for a first charge attack lunge, I feel like you're reducing their damage by a lot more than you're reducing theirs. In my head. I mean, what's the, like, if you just run a PV Poke Sim of like Ariados into Wigglytuff and you just have lunge. In the one shield scenario, you're going to come out with 63 health, no energy. And obviously you could optimize that a little bit more. 63 health, no energy. If you go Trailblaze, you're going to come out of the matchup with 50 health, but a Trailblaze banked. So, yeah, I guess in that straight head-to-head matchup, Trailblaze actually does make sense. Because you go from 9 damage per Poison Sting to 11 damage to 13 damage. Holy heck, yeah, okay. I'm sold. I am completely on board. Trailblaze is the way to go against Wiggles. Beat off meta with even more off meta. Seems that way. But Trailblaze is better damage as well if they're no shield. That's actually double true. Yeah, you're right. I've played the Ariados versus Wiggles matchup numerous times. Trailblaze better also to ramp up your poison stings. Yeah. Trailblaze banked and you've boosted your attack how many times? Yeah, I think it was twice boosted. I've already closed it, but yeah, I think it was, you've thrown 2 Trailblazers at that point. Alright, we've seen Steelix leads. Is there a content creator team? Is there a YouTube video with Steelix lead that I've missed? What memo did I miss? No shield. Psychic Fangs, we can take that. Oh, and we get the Golurk swap in? Oh, buddy. You're not ready for the Kangaskhan action. 3, 2, 1, no shit. Oh, what the heck? Don't tell me you knew that Crunch was coming and you still came into it. I guess we just Crocodile now. And the lead was, bad for Ariados, it was Steelix. Oh, so we actually need Crocodile. Okay, noted. We shield then. The Pokemon Go channel just went live. I guess they've got a 30-minute timer. To be fair. Okay. What do they have in the back? A Dragapult that is also weak to Crunch. Steelix double Ghost is rogue. Oh, GG's. Oh, GG's, Shredder. It's too easy sometimes. It's too easy. Kangaskhan actually OP. All I'm going to say. I'm out of work so I can watch EUIC from the T7 Capital. Well, congrats on the work escape. Welcome in, Hogazzi. Yeah, we're still half an hour away from EUIC kicking off. Shadow Golurk shields everything? Apparently not. But Dragon Tail Dragapult. It makes a lot of sense. It's actually... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't, because, yeah, an Astonish exists. Huh. Oh, well. I guess they're trying to avoid... Like, there is a lot of Diggersby in the back that is really getting... Or certainly getting in my way when I was running Galarian Corsola. Again, you kind of have to just imagine that, you know, we're in 2000 ELO territory. It's a bit wacky. It's very wacky down here. But yeah, Aussie team goated. It's the same as the one that Wade suggested earlier with Triple Spider. Apparently, whenever we run Australian teams, we'll actually do well. That's what I've learned. So forget about all these other things. We just keep running Aussie teams. These guys ranked 20. He's not even an ELO. Well, I mean, congrats on your soon-to-be ELO, I suppose. But heck, man. Oh, okay, Dragonite's tough. That's just... Like, what do we even do, man? I hope that a Crunch goes unshielded. This isn't good. Not good, not good, not good. Man, we're not even going to get another one. I guess maybe we should have... Oh, okay. No, we still do Thread in the shield. They're not going to know the Kangaskhan counts. Show me a second shield. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, 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 okay. Apparently Ariados can win versus D-Knight if it no shields lunge, but you shield 1. Yeah, but Dragonite's never going to completely no shield, right? Ariados? Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Pup Mud stuff actually is wild. That's true. Okay, the Twitch... See, this is the weird thing. Is like... So Telegraph Train just posted a Twitch clip link. And it feels like Twitch should let that go through. I don't even have the option to accept it. Like, on other things that auto-modded out, which there have been a few, that gives me a little button that I can click accept. And it lets it go through. I can't accept this. Like, I just can't let it go. I mean, we can just open it ourselves, but kind of weird Twitch shenanigans. No, luckily it's double Mudboy in the back, so we just win this. Not quite. Yeah, it was Nightbot. But it seems weird that I can't, like, overrule Nightbot, right? Seems odd. And the Shadow Dragonite has Dragon Tail. Well, that one makes sense, right? Like, that one checks out. That's fair. Speaking of Twitch, did you hear about how Twitch is restricting highlight VODs to 100 hours? Yeah, it doesn't affect me. Like, I don't have 100 hours of highlights and stuff saved on Twitch. Like, it's a good time for me to have started a VODs channel, I suppose. But it isn't something, it's not a feature of Twitch that I was really using. So, yeah, it doesn't really affect me. And I know that the sort of large Twitch streamer argument has been, like, from, you know, Squeaks is the specific person I'm thinking of. But he sort of had the argument of, Twitch came out with a statistic that said less than 0.1% of watch hours on Twitch are on highlights and stuff. And the point that was being made was like, well, yeah, because Twitch doesn't have any accessibility or searchability or watchability of highlights and stuff. So, like, of course no one's watching them because there's no way to sort of like send them out and show people. So I sort of get it, but I also sort of get it from Twitch's perspective in that it is a lot of server costs. Twitch is not really a profitable platform. From a selfish standpoint, it is better for me in the sense that it is going to reduce the costs of Twitch at the cost of a feature that I don't utilize, which can only benefit me. So it sort of is what it is. In my read on it, I guess. I think you got to stay in that lead. Ariados is your best matchup versus D-Knight. Yeah, it definitely seems that is the case in retrospect. Whoopsies. It'll affect the main Pokemon streams. I mean, it doesn't really, because they still have the YouTube version. Like, they have them all on YouTube. And I hold the strong opinion that YouTube is a better player. It's why I started the PvP Steve VODs channel, because it is just, like, I hate the Twitch player, to be honest with you. It's really bad. Really bad. I would never want to watch something back on Twitch, to be honest. Checks out. I mean, if you're getting a glitch where you get one turn Dragon Tail, sure. I mean, like, I'm not sure why you're hard on Dragon Breath, to be honest. Like, I understand both of them have benefits, I would argue. I don't think that one is strictly like you're a silly galah for not running the other one, personally, is my take. It's because it was auto-modded, so technically there was a moderator action taken immediately, like it was flagged and modded all in the same moment. But you'd think that me as the streamer could overrule that, right? Like, you'd think that I could undo the action of another moderator, you would think. Sounds a lot like Niantic's 5% of players do more than 3 hours of comm day. I'm not sure if that's... I don't think it's a fair equivalence, personally. Because the whole deal with Twitch's thing is that, like, why would you? The whole Twitch argument is that sort of it's Twitch's fault. Niantic's problem isn't really Niantic's fault. Like, why is it their problem that people aren't playing more than 3 hours? Like, I think it's a bit of a false equivalence, personally. But here are Twitch drops for Go. No, there aren't actually Twitch drops for Go here, unfortunately. We're just going to wait for the main EUI stream to kick off in about 20 minutes. I mean, the stream is live at the moment, but obviously there's no battles or anything happening. Well, there's not going to be battles happening on stream for quite a while, to be fair. But we do have a bit of a wait. Yo, Zeta! Welcome in. Isn't that the guy that was casting the Astralis Shield? I swear I saw that on the PvP Steve VOD channel. Welcome in. Stream starts in 20 minutes. Steve's better get off stream and get to the venue. You got a tournament win. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, we've got 5 more battles to go. Oh, Drapion. We would have loved to hold on to this Trailblaze. We would have really liked it. But we'll see how it goes all the same. What do we want to shield? A move from Diggersby or an Aqua Tail from Drapion? Probably Drapion, to be honest. Okay. I missed. I literally missed the move. I went to tap it and I missed. Whoopsies. Oh, I'm getting behind on chat. Can get spicy. Yeah, we're running Spy Stream, baby. We're back. Screw Battle Cat. Vets are off now. It's like I can actually have fun with Go Battle League now, which I wasn't really before. Heck it. Yeah, this is a GG's, unfortunately, though. I think maybe. Actually, no, I think we still lose. Haha, unless. Dang. Close. That's really close, actually. Full Poison Sting down now. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember what just happened in this battle. I don't know when you were talking about. I'm really serving the type B chatter here. You don't understand the power of Steve. They will delay the tournament for his flights. Well, they have delayed tournaments for me before, a la Brisbane Regional 2023. It wouldn't be the first time that a tournament has been delayed for my benefit. Sorry. Hydra as well? Who threw Hydra? I don't remember what Pokemon we just played. I remember there was a Diggersby at the end there. That's about all I got. There was a Drapion. I don't remember what else. Watch out, I hear phones get stolen around ICs. Oh no. No, 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 no. Watch out, I hear phones get stolen. Okay, I got confused because I read something over on this screen and then I came back over here. And so I sort of moved down this one and not on this one. So I was kind of getting confused. I was like, wait, is there two people that have said the same message? Oh no. Wow, what happened set 2, 3? Well, we were still running this set. Look, I think we're doing a couple of misplays. I think we're maybe not playing this perfectly, is perhaps how I would categorize what we've been doing so far. But drops are on for Pokemon Go. They have a pre-ceremony thing going on with hosts talking. Opening ceremony. Oh wait, so the stream's actually like something's happening on the EYC stream? Twitch.tv/Pokemon Go. It's not battles, obviously. Oh, but like, is it the Pokemon Go casters or is it? Oh, hang on. You mean the second and third set, right? Okay, one of those sets we were playing with the Triple Toga team, the Togekiss, Togetic, Togedemaru, and we were also playing with Mr. Dr. Pants' B Drill when we were running ABC team with A/B Drill C King, and then we ran an ABB team with A/B Drill Beware. So it turns out they weren't exactly great teams. And then set 4, we jumped onto this Australian Part 2 team with, well, actually we started off with Kamala, but now we've got Aridos, Kangaskhan, Crocodile. I'll catch up on chat real quick. Drops are on for Pokemon Go. I read that one. Got a bet at Mike for the next time. Yo! That's sick. On it quick as well. But could you imagine they're looking around the venue for you and you're on stream running Kangaskhan? That would be pretty funny, to be fair. Actually, it was definitely Niantic's fault, with a lot of com days being mid, even in PvP, compared to a lot of the old ones being PvP irrelevant in a sizable downgrade. This is a big discussion, but I do disagree with you. I don't think that they should be making community days that are so good that everyone needs to be playing for 6 hours. I personally disagree with that sentiment, personally. But that happened to me at LAIC. I'm too behind, I don't know what that's talking about. I'm sorry. Dang, I really thought they were one mud slap from dying. Turns out like a literal 1 HP in a dream, I think, that time. The Azu threw Hydro, they did, I remember. Streamer's already forgotten 2/3 of the opponent's team. It's not a skill that I've always held in importance, generally due to my general lack of care towards Go Battle League as a concept. I'm kind of here for the vibes, to be honest with you. No way they really delayed it just for you. So they delayed Brisbane Regional because they didn't add some of the moves that were brand new to the season for Brisbane Regional. Brisbane Regional was the first regional of the brand new Go Battle League season. And they hadn't added Brutal Swing to the game, to RK9 yet. And so they delayed the tournament for an hour for people to sort of fix their registration for the new moves and stuff. But I was literally the only person running any new move because I was running Brutal Swing Ampharos. So Brisbane Regionals literally started over an hour late because of me. And only me. Just so I could run Brutal Swing Ampharos and go like 2-2 or 3-2 or something. I might have gone 3-2. You double debuffed it with Kanga, so I was saying maybe you can poisoning it down. I see. Server lag, Aussie struggling with the lag. I don't know about that. They're doing Pogo players to watch right now on the cast. Oh, okay, sick. Okay, well, we'll head over there once we finish the last few battles, I suppose. Yeah, people you met at LAIC are talking to. Oh, like they're on the broadcast, you mean? I see Sierra Dawn is on the Pokemon Go channel at the moment. So I guess it's all the Pokemon folk. All Toga without Togepi? I didn't have one build. I'm sorry, babe kid. But 3 hours is fine for com days. 100% agree. I agree. I like the mid-com days. More relaxed. Happened at LAIC. That was when you missed the move. Like, I missed the move? I don't know what you mean. There's not many things that are PvE relevant that can get CDs anymore. Most PvE relevant things are either legendaries or megas or shadows or get a CD. I disagree with that sentiment as well, because what they did in the past quite often was they would create a new move. Terrible time for us to throw this. We would have loved it as bank that. So yeah, I disagree with that as well, because they could just make a new move that, you know, makes something way better for PvE, to be honest. Like, it seems like an odd concept to think about, but they could introduce a move like U-turn and have it be like the most raid relevant move, right? Like, that's just possible. Obviously that's a bad example because Bug generally sucks. But you know, you get what I mean. Oh yeah, for Worlds, it took them ages to add Thunder Punch to Goodra for RK9. Yeah. I mean, obviously it was Worlds, so they were eventually going to get to it, but yeah. We're doing a watch party. I wasn't really planning to be honest. I was probably just going to raid us on in. We could though. I don't know. Would people be interested in some co-stream action? It probably wouldn't be for too long, to be honest with you. So now I missed the move, then I said, that happened to me at LAS. Oh, it happened to you! Okay, I completely understand now. I'm completely with you. I'm locked in, I'm on board, I know exactly what you're talking about, I'm a good streamer, I'm paying attention. But stats matter so much for PvE, only really suited legendaries have any chance. And they could give, they can give a Comday move to one of them, you know? Like, it's possible, it's in their ballpark. They could do that, you know? That's allowed. They can even go back and give a new move to Hydreigon if they want, you know? Everything's on the table. Once they get locked into the Dynamaxes, could introduce a new OP fast move? Possible. But most pseudos have already had CDs. So had Charizard. So had Eevee. I'm just saying, you need to stop believing that things are impossible. Anything's possible. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. Oh, okay, so they've got one representative of each of the games currently on stream at the moment. So they've got Swagron as the Go representative. I see. Yeah, the judge slowed it down to frame by frame. It was like, yo, was exactly where you messed up. Tough. Oh, we were going to run the... Actually, I think thematically, I know that I was going to run the Wailmer team to finish off. But this team is kind of fun. I think we'll run it for another one at least. They can make new moves, but for a lot of mons it'd have to be really good, which would just make power creep insane. But more regarding my earlier point, Niantic's logic regarding the comm day duration was flawed because it disregarded the decline in quality of comm days. Okay, see, you're making two different arguments. One, you're saying that comm days are always going to get worse. And two, you're saying that there was a decline in comm days, so the data was flawed. Is that not just more logic to say that they should reduce the length of community days from 6 hour to 3 hour? If they're going to be worse in quality going forward, is that not reason to just, go for it? Like, am I, I feel like there's not a logical fallacy there. It seems to. I feel like I'm seeing A and I'm connecting it to B. Oh, Stone Edge Rogue. Yo, Clank NZ, welcome in. We're obviously at the tail end. We're almost heading into EYC. Obviously, tournament hasn't kicked off yet. They're just doing a bit of, random banter at the start. Run Ariados in the Master League Trust. How high? It can't get that high, right? I assume that it doesn't get that high. Obviously I'm not taking you seriously in terms of like, I can't get like to 3,000, can it? But like, it doesn't even make it to Ultra League, right? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this isn't good. We're in a bit of a tight spot here, I would suggest. Okay, they're just talking about Twitch drops at the moment. Just need to give better awards. 80 times Stardust would bring the people out for a splash special move CD. That's also true. But like, do they really care that much? Like, is that really of interest to them? I'd probably say prob's not. Probably not. They catch the move, but they've won the game here anyway. I think that look, let me pull up the EYC stream and just put it in the bottom corner. Browser. Boom. Okay, I've noticed that it's actually all slowed down after I pull this up. Let me turn the quality of this down. I'll just turn it to 480. Oh wait, not browser. I actually want window source. Window capture. Window capture. I want to capture Pokemon Go Twitch, please. That's you and you and let's turn the tunes off. Boop. And let's unmute this guy. Okay. Okay, so alright. You guys can hear that. I know it's pretty quiet, but it is really just they're rambling at this point. They just rambling. Okay. Nah, I got it. Run Smeagol, lock on Moongeist Beam in the Great League. I don't think you can get Moongeist Beam. I feel like Moongeist Beam is one of those moves that Smeagol can't actually get. I think. I'll mute the stream for now because they're not even talking about Go at the moment. So we'll wait. Okay, we actually want to go for Power Up Punch here. They put themselves in a bind with making the earlier comm days much better, but the drop in duration hurts flexibility for those unable to play 2 to 5 PM, and the now discontinued raids to extend the duration show their real intent. I mean, like, I agree with you that obviously it is bad for people that, really thrived on the flexibility, but yeah. The last comm day sucked. I like bad comm days because I don't have to play. Oh, we get the debuff as well with the crunch, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm kind of the opinion. Like, here's the thing. I also don't mind not playing a comm day because I'm always happy to do, like, make other plans. Actually, this upcoming comm day, the Skeledirge Community Day, is on at the same time as the upcoming Pokemon Unite tournament, and I would rather play in the Pokemon Unite tournament. So I'm kind of like, well, I mean, sorry, Skeledirge, but we got double crunch debuff? Is that real? Wait, did we hear a brick break there? Or did we actually get to crunch debuff? That's ridiculous, quite frankly. That's redonkulous. Yeah, you can't, unfortunate. Lock on Shadow Force? I don't think you can get Shadow Force either, unfortunately. A lot of the newer moves in the game, you can't actually get on Smeargle, unfortunately. Both Go and VG have jump life drops. Yeah, which is this? Did they announce this ages ago? Because I feel like we were talking about the jump life thing 2 months back. And it's like, all right. Scavalier is the Pokemon I've hit Legend with equal the most. It logically must be OP. That checks out, to be fair. Yeah, this isn't very good, though. We're not in a good spot. I don't think Skeletor's with Blast Burn is going to do anything to it, not going to lie. I guess that is actually a video that I was going to make. I was sort of thinking about it in the drive home from work. I was like, how would I structure the video? How would I sort of set the analysis? Because like the answer is that probably Blast Burn isn't going to be the way to go. And we're probably going to ignore Torch Song as well. But we don't, I guess, know the exact stats of Torch Song. But it feels unlikely that we would ditch. Like, Incinerate is already such a boon when it comes to the amount of fire damage that you can get from Skeledirge that it would seem rogue to me to ditch the big damage that you can retrieve from Incinerate in terms of getting Torch Song and have to ditch like Draining Kiss or Shadow Ball. It feels like you're probably just going to keep running the same Skeledirge moveset that we've always been running. But it does depend on the stats. I got Technoblast on my Smeargle. Is Genesect like an exception? Actually, Technoblast is that is in the pool. I don't know the exact pool, to be honest with you, but I know a lot of the newer ones aren't. But like Genesect came out a while ago, to be fair. Like, it was a few years back. I think Torch Song could be interesting, depending on energy cost. Very true. I assume Skeledirge Blast Burn will be meta in some cups at some point. Probably true as well, to be honest with you. Like, there'll be some meta where everything resists Fairy, like it's really poison heavy, and then you're kind of like, well, maybe I don't need to run Draining Kiss. Like, who knows? But Torch Song boosting Incinerate damage could be pretty nutty, depending on energy. That's true, to be fair. But Legend with Shadow, Alolan Golem was unexpected. Always is. Especially if Torch Song is like 40 and comes out and Incinerate faster. I guess that's a good point. Yo, Posh Waifu with the raid. Welcome in. And Burrito, thanks for the follow as well. But welcome in, gamers. Hope your stream went well. We're going for a bit of a return to form today and doing a bit more spice battles. As you can see, some of them have been going pretty decently. Some of them have been going pretty not decently. It turns out Togekiss, Togetic, Togedemaru is not a great team. But tell you what, this Australian team has actually been crushing. It's actually been doing pretty good. Kangaskhan is kind of doing really well. Granted, we've lost a lot of elo to get to the point where we are doing really well, so it sort of is what it is. But imagine not knowing the exact pool that's some PvP George stuff right there. True, honestly, that could be. Update the pool. I want to see Lock On Moongeist Beam Smeargle in 500 CP Cup. Oh, it could be nightmarish. I mean, here's the thing. If there's a cup where Smeargle is eligible, you are not going to want to be the Smeargle that is running a ghost type charge attack, because you are going to get walled by other Smeargle because you can't run 2 charge moves. So it's actually kind of nightmare scenario. I think there's almost no place that we'd want a Moongeist Beam Smeargle unless you knew that there were no other Smeargles running around, to be fair. But I think DVSB, I assume that you meant to write DK, Drain Kiss, Shadow Ball, be the best set because the coverage combo is so good. Another thing to consider is if Skeledirge gets a moved update, maybe it gets Shadow Claw and either goes double fire charge moves or Blast Burn Disarming Voice. Actually, that's a really good point as well. And I was going to make the Skeledirge video this weekend, and then I thought about the fact that there is a move update coming. Like, it is coming in like a week. We're probably going to get an announcement from the EIC stream either today or tomorrow around the move update that is coming. And so all of a sudden, like, it could completely change its move profile, to be honest. So I'm going to wait until the move updates come out before making the video. Actually, I was going to wait till the move updates come out proper anyway, because it's sort of one of those things that I'd like to do a little bit of a deep dive into Skeledirge, and it's a bit hard to do a deep dive when you don't know how some of the mon stats are really going to change. But James, thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. But if Torchong is 40, Skeledirge will be a limited cup demon. Very true. Very, very, very true. Oh, wait, just something. Yeah, sorry. I was goofball. We are past my... Well, we're not past my bedtime. I'm just tired. Imagine being kissed by a Skeledirge. I'd move to a convent after that. Come on, man. It's not that bad. Like, come on. Okay. Opening ceremony starts soon. For EUIC. Oh, yeah, for EUIC. I was like, I read London and went, wait, LAIC? No, EUIC. We're past your spiritual bedtime. Yeah, we're past post-concert bedtime. Okay, let's unmute this. Let's... I'll bump the audio up a little bit. There's our Tonton. I never put it on stream. I'm such a goofball. Oh, sorry, guys. I was on studio mode. I forgot.
Welcome to the 2025 European International Championships.
Bump the audio up a bit.
These championships are a cornerstone in the competitive Pokemon season. We're bringing you the world's top trainers for a weekend of electrifying battles.
That's a little... I thought that this has been on stream the whole time, to be honest with you.
Emmy Weedle mastered every strategy.
Oh yeah, we've got the Emmy Weedle shout out.
To claim the crown. An unstoppable
Did they go?
Are
they going to mention him being world champ or nah?
Teamwork and flawless execution, Fusion turned each skirmish into a victory and claimed the champion title.
Wait, did they have...
Reklev made precise plays
Did they have United EUIC last year? Oh, was that it when it debuted? Has everyone got the 3 codes Pokemon are giving to the legendaries, the weather trio? Yeah, they are. If you head to leakducks.com, they've got all the codes on there for the incarnate forms of Thunderous, Landorus, Tornadus, which is pretty sick. Wait, why are they showing off Junebug? What's happening here? I'm a little confused. I want to see Mudslap get absolutely nerfed to the ground. I'm sick of Hyperia. Odd one to be sick of, but fair enough. More battles, co-stream, what's happening? I mean, we're going to finish our battles at the very least. Me and all 5 of my dogs have used the code. I bet they have. Joke, I don't think Mudslap should get nerfed to the ground. I thought you were going to... just going for a pun. Oh, I even missed it. EIC was the first IC for Unite. Checks out. So much FOMO from being 1 win off a travel award for this one. I believe it. I don't know if... Okay, I am going to mute this because I actually don't know what the deal is with the musical performances. So, if like... Did my game just crash? What just happened? I don't know what happened. I feel like my game just crashed. They like crashed the whole phone. It's like my phone crashed. Weird. I'll take it off the screen for a sec. Because I don't really know. So the Pokemon Company, they sort of say their stance. Oh, I didn't realize the phone is so far behind. Okay, the Twitch stream's been lagging it apparently. Whoops. Sorry, gang. I don't know how long that was going. Probably only the last like battle or two. I'm predicting Mudslap getting a nerf. There's no way they're keeping it that strong, but if they do nerf Mudslap, we're going to see Basti. That's true, actually. It is just going to let Basti go wild, which is kind of a little bit spooky, I think. A little bit of a scary prospect. Okay, let's get back into that. Oh, we were in the... Oh, man. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I suppose. You know, what can you do? What can you do? I do think that Mudslap nerf is somewhat likely. Like, it feels like a very probable outcome in some sense. Oh, maybe not super probable. We went 05 again. Oh, dear. 1920? We've gone back to the roaring 20s. Oh, well, I mean, like, look, we're going to be doing more Spice. I mean, we're pretty much going to be spending the rest of the month doing Spice only. Obviously, today we sort of landed on a few Australian teams, which ended up doing pretty sick. Like, I was pretty happy with them. Had a good time, especially with some Kangaskhan action, but it is what it is. I'm anxious but excited for the move updates. Look, we'll see what happens, I guess. People still run in, but not as often, although I would like to use my Shiny Shadow 3 15-15 Magnet Zone. Yeah, I think ever since Clodsire buff, I feel like Magnezone has kind of not returned. Is kind of the case, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping for a significant shake-up. I kind of as well. So, look, we are going to raid off into the Pokemon Go channel so that everyone can get their Twitch rewards. I will say, if you are looking for some other content as well, PvP Josh channel, we're uploading some more stuff over there as time goes on, but Pokemon Go. So I'd appreciate if everyone does check out the PvP Josh channel, because it's a little bit different. Obviously, there's only one Pokemon Go video on there at the moment, but it is the most recent one where I'm going to win in well, can you call it an official tournament? A sanctioned tournament with a Caterpie, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, I guess good luck to everyone that's competing in EUIC. The Australians are pretty late in the game, so they're going to be waiting quite a while before they actually get to battle. So I'm going to be well asleep by the time they're battling. So hopefully I wake up and they've, made it on into day number 2. Fingers definitely going to be crossed. And we'll just have to wait and see. I definitely, biggest cheers going to go out to Rick Flareon, because he's my local. Or I guess as local as they get in terms of, if we're considering Sydney to be my local. But yeah, I'm going to get some post-concert rest up, catch up on sleep. So thanks everyone for coming out, doing something a little bit different than we've been doing for a few months, I guess, in Pokemon Go. I'm planning to be streaming both of the next 2 days as well, although times may vary. Because it is the weekend. I'm gonna try and fit a get to work stream in, to be honest with you, which probably makes sense because people might be Pokemon Go'd out by EYC. But I'm gonna try and fit fit a get to work stream in, and then probably a Pokemon Go stream. Maybe it's a cleaning stream, maybe it's something else. I'm not sure, but either way, I'll see you in that one. Enjoy EYC. Good luck to everyone that's there, and I'll see you there. So, bye. And boop.